Good morning, 8th class. Day before yesterday, we started our lesson Ranji's Wonderful Bat, and we have read 2 pages of that. And we know very well that the writer of the chapter is Ruskin Bond. And in the story, we have read that Ranji is an innocent and enthusiastic child who loves to play cricket, and his age is also very less. He is the youngest player in the team, and on the first day when his turn was there, he could not do well in the match. So this page we have read, and the next page also we were reading that when the turn of Ranji was there, in the last Ranji got out and he could not do well in the match. So Suraj, who's patting Ranji, he said that next time you will do better and you are out from just now, that's all. So we were reading, but their cricket coach was stern. When Ranji got out, Suraj patted him, but the cricket coach was very angry. He was stern, means very strict. You will have to make more runs in the next game, he warned Ranji, or you will be lose your place in the side. Means he was giving him the warning, either make runs or you will be out. Avoiding to the other players, Ranji walked slowly homeward, his head down, his hands in the pocket. He was very upset. He had been trying so hard and practicing regularly, but when an important game came along, he failed to make a big score. It seemed that there was nothing he could do about it, but he loved playing cricket and he couldn't bear the thought of being out of the school team. So what does this show? That although Ranji worked hard a lot, but on the time of the match, he was not able to do well. So he was very upset because of that. So he was coming back to home. On his way to home, he had to pass the clock tower. He often stopped at Mr. Kapoor's sports shop to chat with the owner, to look at all the things on the shelves: footballs, cricket balls, badminton, rackets, hockey sticks, balls of various shapes and size. So on the way, a store was there, that was Mr. Kumar's sports shop, and there were many games items: footballs, cricket ball, badminton, rackets, hockey sticks, and many more things. And Ranji liked to watch all these things. It was a wonderful where Ranji usually like to linger, means he want to spend a long time there. But this was the day when he didn't feel like stopping. But on that day he was very upset because he has lost the match. Hello Ranji, off in a hurry today, and why are you looking so sad? So this is the voice of Mr. Kumar. He is stopping Ranji. So Ranji has to stop and say namaste. He could not ignore Mr. Kumar, who had been so kind and helpful, always giving him advice on how to play cricket, kinds of bowling. Means Mr. Kumar was very helpful to Ranji always. He always guide him, always help him. So Ranji stopped there and asked him namaste. Mr. Kumar had been a state player once. He had scored a century in a match against Tanzania. Now he was too old for first class cricket, and he liked encouraging young players, and he thought Ranji would make a good cricketer. So he was an old player. Now he used to encourage the young players. What's the trouble? He asked as Ranji stepped into the shop. Lost the game today. Mr. Kumar asked about the trouble, and Ranji answered that lost the game means he has lost the game today. Ranji felt better as soon as he was inside the shop. Now Ranji was feeling okay. Mr. Kumar was so friendly, even the sports goods seemed friendly. The bats and the balls, the shuttlecocks all seemed to want to be helpful. Means due to the good nature of Mr. Kumar, all the things also looked very good. They were looking very friendly. To whom? To Ranji. We lost the match, said Ranji. Never mind, said Mr. Kumar. Where would you be without loser? There wouldn't be any game without them. No cricket, no football, no hockey, no tennis. No carom, no marbles, no sports shop for me anywhere. How many runs did you make? So Mr. Kumar is soothing him, he is encouraging him and asking him that how many runs he has made. None, I made a big round egg. And Ranji answered, a big round egg means a big zero. Mr. Kumar rested his hands on Ranji's shoulder. Never mind, all good players have a bad day one or now and then. But I haven't made a good score in my last 3 matches, said Ranji. I will be dropped from the team if I don't do something in the next game. So Ranji was very worried because he was not doing well from the last 3 matches and the team may drop him. But, well, we can't let this happen, mused Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar mused means thought about something silently and asked, no, it will not happen. Something we will have to do. I'm just unlucky, said Ranji. Maybe, but in that case, it's the time your luck changed. Means here we are watching that Mr. Kumar is very much motivating. It's too late now, said Ranji. Nonsense, it's never too late. Ranji is saying that it's very late, but Mr. Kumar is motivating him. See in the picture also. In the picture also, what is being done? Mr. Kumar has a bat in his hand and he is showing to Ranji. Come with me to the back of my shop and I will see if I can do something about your luck. Puzzled, Ranji followed Mr. Kumar through the curtain partition at the back of the shop. He found himself in a badly lit room stuck to the ceiling with all kinds of old and second-hand sporting goods. So Mr. Kumar took Ranji to a room. It was the room of the second-hand things. Where were the sporting articles? And they are in the room now. Torn football bladder, broken bat, rackets without strings, broken darts and threatened badminton nets. Mr. Kumar began examining a number of old cricket bats. And after a few minutes, he said, ah, and picked up one of the bats. He had it out to Ranji. This is it, he said. Means out of many things, he was exclaimed. He picked up with one bat and gave it to Ranji. This is it, he said. Now come to the next page. So Mr. Kumar has selected one bat and it is for Ranji. And see what he is saying. This is the luckiest of all my old bats. This is the bat I made a century with. So it was the luckiest bat of Mr. Kumar and he has scored century with that bat. And he gave it to Ina Twill and started hitting an imaginary balls to all corners of the room. Of course, it is an old bat, but said Mr. Kumar, pausing in his stroke making to recover his breath. He held it out to Ranji again. Here, take it. I will lend it to you for the rest of the cricket season. You won't fail with it. So the bat was given to Ranji by Mr. Kumar, and which was the luckiest bat. Ranji took the bat and gazed at it with awe and delightful. It is really the bat you made a century with, he asked. Ranji was surprised to see the bat, and he asked, Really? Have you scored century with this bat? It is, said Mr. Kumar, and it may get you 100 runs too. So Mr. Kumar agreed, yes, and you may also get 100 runs out of this bat. Ranji spent a nervous week waiting for Saturday's match. His school team would be playing a strong side from another town. There was a lot of classwork that week, so Ranji did not get much time to practice with other boys, and he had no practice with other boys. His practice with brother and sisters also. He asked Koki, the girl next door, to ball him in the garden. So due to the pressure of the work, he could not do more practice for the team and also with his brothers and sisters. So one day he asked Koki, a girl is there who lives near his house, and asked him to bowl quite well. But Ranji liked to hit the ball hard just to get used to the bat, he told her, and she soon got tired of chasing the ball all over the garden. But the girl was tired because Ranji was hitting the ball very hard. At Saturday arrived bright and sunny, just right for cricket. And the day has come on which the match was fixed, and it was a bright and sunny day, right for the cricket. Now see, Suraj won the toss for the school and decided to bat first. Now it is the turn of Suraj's team. The opening batsman scored 30 runs without being separated. The visiting fast bowlers couldn't do much. The spin bowler came on, and immediately there was a change in the game. 2 wickets fell in 1 over, and the score was 33 for 2. The match started. First it was 30 runs without being separated, and after some time the 2 wickets fall and the score was 33. Suraj made a few quick runs, then he too got out one of the spinner and caught behind the wicket. Suraj was also out. Who was Suraj? Captain of the team. The next batsman was clean bowled 46 for 4, and it was Ranji's turn to bat. And finally the turn of Ranji has come. He walked slowly to the wicket. The fielders crowded round him. He took guard and prepared for the first ball. The bowler took a short run, and then the ball was twirling towards Ranji, looking as thought it would spin all the way away from his bat as he leaned towards into his stroke. And then a thrill ran through Ranji's arm, and he felt the ball meet the spring willow of the bat. Crack! It was the sound of the ball and bat when they got hit. The ball hit firmly with the middle of Ranji's back, streakened past the helpless bowler and sped towards the boundary. 4 runs. And you see, he gave a 4. The bowler was annoyed with the result of the next ball was a lose. So what we have seen today, that it was Saturday and the match was there. Suraj teams won the won the toss and they started the match. And it was the turn of Ranji was going, and on the first ball he struck the 4. And now it is next ball.